break, you know, it's like a break here. So I'll talk over, no, just kidding, here's the next part. Grouplove with Lovely Cup, per request of Elizabeth Espinoza. And I just recently realized, you know, not everything's accurate on the internet, obviously, but Trevor Rabin used to play for a band called Yes back in the 80s. Killer guitar player. Well, I think the main dude in Grouplove is Trevor Rabin's son. I don't know if that's true. But, yeah? You think so? Check it out, man. So anyways, the standard chords in here, open position, you want to tune flat, so it's every string is a half step down, and it's got kind of a reggae feel. Reggae uses a lot with upstrokes, but Grouplove is playing down strokes when they're strumming, and you're going to want to use your strum hand to also stop over the strings. So start with, they start where you wouldn't think they would. It's a G major, 3E, 2A, 3E. Okay, and you're going to hit all 6 strings, and then take your hand, set it over all the strings, and then do it again. Most of them, it's like 2 times, 2 strums on each chord. So, G, G, D, G. When you go to D, that is 2E, 3B, 2G. With your thumb, mute the low E, and that way you can hit all the strings. But do that twice. And then start it over. And then you're going to do 2 more hits on this D chord. So in essence, when you transition, you're doing it 4 times. We went G, G, D, D, G, G, D, 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 and then it's going to change. Okay, so D, D. Then you're going to go to B minor. This is the hardest chord of the bunch because he's playing it as a bar chord. Cover everything on the 2nd fret from string 5 through string 1. Go 4D, 4G, and 3B. That's called a B minor bar chord. With your first finger, you may want to tuck it underneath the low E to where it mutes it, silences it, okay? So you'll go twice, strings 5 through 1. But you may want to check it. If you're not sure on your bar chords, go. You know, if they're all 5 clear, then you know you're good to go. Okay? And then back to the D, back to B minor. And then you're starting everything over again. Guitar cuts out. When it comes back in, it's this. It's kind of like this chord you would call a G/B. Go to the 2nd fret on the A. You're going to hit strings 5, 4, and 3. So strings 4 and 3, obviously, are going to be opens. If you hit the open B, it's fine. But go twice through. And then this is like a C major 7, what they're doing. 3A, 2D, open G. And it's strings 5, 4, and 3. If you hit string 2, it's fine. And then D major again, 4 times. Then back to that G/B, 2A, open D, open G, C major 7 or C, and then G major. And what they're doing on this is how they're kind of ending this section. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 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 down. I know it's a lot to count, huh? Alright guys, if you have questions, it's a good chunk of the song for you. But if you do have questions, let me know. Take your time on your chords, man. Make sure that every note in the chord is clear. And also focus on muting when you're playing chords on the guitar. Because muting gets overlooked so much, and then people strum and you're hearing like a bad note in the chord. Or a couple bad notes. It's because people don't mute. Mute the surrounding strings. It's such an excellent habit. If you don't, you're going to hear unwanted noise. I'm telling you. Trust me on this. Alright? My website's rockinguitarlessons.com. It'll be $25 a month to get you in. It's going to be a really kicker site, man. Jam tracks. It's really a pick up your guitar and learn type website. It's going to be all styles, all levels, everything. I'll let you know when that's coming. My email is rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. And if you want to really take your lessons to the next level, nothing beats private lessons. I've been doing it since 1992. That's how I survive. But in this past year, or 8 months since I've went the internet with some of my things, I've started teaching on Skype through the webcam. Same as taking private lessons. My Skype name is Rockin' Guitar Lessons. It's $50 an hour or $25 for a half hour. And like I said, if you want the fastest results and you can afford to do it, I highly suggest it. The interaction, we can work on what you want to work on. I can hear you play, I can see you play, and watch how your hand position is, all that stuff. So add me only if you want to do the lessons. And if you'd like to make a donation, my PayPal email is tbxpunk@aol.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Spread the word. Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com, and youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. See ya. Practice, subgroup, take your time. It'll come together. See you later.